You know what I heard in the CPAC video he did, the speech he gave? He's sitting up there talking. There's no Obama teleprompter shuts off and he's just frozen, deer in the headlights. My favorite thing from Obama, giving his speech, I think it was a healthcare speech. Oh, healthcare. Yeah. And then the damn teleprompter shuts off and he sits there. Freezes up. Again, has no idea what to say, what to do. So he's got to wait for the thing to get back, turn it back on, get it going again. And nobody's really making any noise in the audience. They're waiting for him to speak. Continue speaking. All right. Hold up. All right. Yeah, hold on. Give me a second. We'll get that in a minute. All right, hold up. Nobody. Sir, J-Snip 4. Yeah, J-Snip. It's quiet in here. Nobody said anything. What was that about? That was me trying to pretend I'm killing time right now to hurry up and get the teleprompter back on. Because I can't even kind of pretend to even talk about what I was just talking about by myself. Now, Trump, on the other hand, will get up there like a boss for 2 hours. Look at you. Hey, come on up. Let's talk. Yeah, hey, handshake. Yeah, hey, much respect. Yeah. He's like one of your buddies. Like he said, my friend. He's a real, he's a wealthy guy in New York. He says, I know I went to kindergarten with the guy. Hey, try Donald, Donnie, whatever. We're friends, man. He's great friends, man. He calls me now. He's like, hey, Mr. President. Hey, how's it going? Call me Don. What are you doing, man? It's fine. He's like, but it's a respect thing. I get it. I'm a president. It's a respect thing. I appreciate it. Everybody started clapping, This is just a normal guy. He's not trying to put on a show. T-minus 21 days and now counting. It's been more than that now, or less than that. So something big says Q, declassification coming. Get ready for it. Think it's going to happen. It'll prove once and for all that the Democratic Party is a complete fraud. The dossier is a complete fraud. Russia collusion, all of it's complete fraud. And it's also going to prove these people acted illegally against Donald Trump. Big time. And again, they never thought she would lose. No one's going to look into this. And if they do, we got the whole entire place on lockdown. We got our guys in, the 7th floor group. What was it called? The 7th floor group? Right? And the FBI referred to them as the shadow government in their own freaking documentation. John Kerry in the 7th floor group on the State Department. They had all those people, FBI. No one would open an investigation. If they did, yeah, we looked into it. There's nothing there. Have a nice day. And that'd be the end of it. They never thought she would lose. And she did. And now we've got Clapper. I think it was Clapper, right? Or was it Brennan? I think it's Clapper. He's rushing over to Australia. One of the Five Eyes partners who helped spy on Americans. He's over there now, recently. Papadopoulos was tweeting, Hey, Clapper, it's been a while since you tweeted anything. You've been a little quiet. Hey, you're over in Australia, I heard, trying to cover something up, are you? Like the spying on me and other people. He called him out. Papadopoulos did. Not a fun name to say. Just say it. I'll give you a second. Say Papadopoulos. You can stand, you can sit up even, and just say Papadopoulos. That's even funner than Francisco. As Elf liked. I bet Elf would like Papadopoulos better. Authored by John Street via Campus Reform. This is something I heard in the CPAC speech, which is why I'll go ahead and cover this separately because it's pretty good. Zero Hedge. Again, authored by John Street via Campus Reform, which is campusreform.org. Trump to require colleges to support free speech if they want federal funds. See, because you can't force a private entity to accept free speech on their own private property and whatnot. Like someone comes in your house talking smack or whatever, you can get the F out of my house. You can't talk like that here. And if they try, well, he's stopped my free speech. It doesn't matter what I stop. I want you out of my house, get the F out. Nothing anyone can do. But if you're getting and require to even stay afloat, federal handouts, money, taxpayer money, well, then the president can say, through executive orders or whatever means he needs, right? If you want this federal money, which we control, you're going to have to allow free speech on your campus, period. There's no such thing as hate speech. Free speech is free speech. And you know what else could come of this? Anyone that wants to protest, there's a free speech zone over there by the dumpster on the college campus. Yeah, right there. That's your spot, guys. No, behind the dumpster. Yeah, right over there where nobody can see you. Okay, that crap. He could also say, yeah, there's no such thing as a free speech zone either. Everywhere on your effing campus is a free speech zone. Free speech is free speech. You cannot put it, ball it up, and set it somewhere aside. Can you see what happens when just the right individual in one key position in this government, which has to be the president, how things can change? Good and bad. In this case, it's getting good. President Donald Trump on Saturday announced that he will sign an executive order requiring colleges and universities to support free speech in order to receive federal funding. Guess what else? Do you have any idea how much California gets from the federal government for all kinds of reasons? Fire, we need to help with the fire, federal funds, this funds, that funds. And like Trump said, he's like, I talked to the governor. Yeah, he said, Donald Trump, you're doing a great job. I appreciate you. We got a problem with those fires. Can you squeak out a little more federal funding our way for that emergency? Yeah, we'll take care of you. Okay. And he says, and then he's on TV and the cameras are on. All of a sudden he's got to be politically correct with the left. And he's not talking about how good I was and what he said to me on the phone. And I'm, some people, he mentioned that. So why I'm telling you that right now is because he could do the same thing to California. Oh, you want federal funds? Well, you got some issues over there. If you want federal funds, you can't do this, this, and this anymore. If you want federal funds, you got to follow the federal law, Constitution. You can't have sanctuary cities. You can't have dead people voting, which they've filed a lawsuit. A lawsuit was filed. I think it was, who filed that lawsuit? Judicial Watch or somebody. And yep, you're right. 1.5 million voters are now taken off the roll in California. Seriously, in California. Dead people, people that don't live there, they've moved out of the state. They've been, they've mysteriously been voting somehow. Hillary won by 3 million votes. Oh, not anymore. Wipe half of that, 1.5 mil off the books. And that's California. That's one state. You don't think they did that in other states, do you? Anyways. Today, I'm proud to announce that I will be personally signing an executive order requiring colleges and universities to support free speech if they want federal research dollars, Trump said while speaking at the Conservative Political Action Conference near Washington, D.C., which is the CPAC. The president made the announcement moments after inviting Leadership Institute Field Representative Hayden Williams on stage. And I'm seeing some bad 500 internal server links to YouTube, which I was just noticing on one of my own videos. It was the one about one of the ones about White Dove. I think when I first announced something, had 8,500 views, and may not be advertiser friendly. So I went in there to hit the button. I think this is advertiser friendly. I'm talking crypto and whatever, like, of course. But it was like gave me a 500 error on the video itself, which was odd. So I'm seeing a little link here on Zero Hedge with some YouTube video that they were trying to show you that is having a little issue. And if you have an issue, here's a tissue. The president made the announcement moments after inviting Leadership Institute Field Representative Hayden Williams on stage. Williams, an employee of Campus Reform's parent organization, was punched in the face on February 19th at the University of California, Berkeley, while helping a conservative campus group recruit new members. If they want our dollars and we give it to them by the billions, which we do, they've got to allow people like Hayden and many other young people and old people to speak. And if they don't, it will be very costly, says Trump. Isn't it amazing when you can control the quote-unquote purse strings? Remember that old saying? I always say it. It's hard for a man to tell the truth when his paycheck or livelihood depends upon him not telling the truth. We need you to give us these fake vaccine studies so that we can get our vaccine approved. We're going to give it to the FDA. Your study is going to show, wink, wink, that it was fine. It didn't cause any issues, cancer or any disease, any kind of issues. Right? Oh, yeah. Right. We'll work on those reports right now. We got to change a few things in there. Okay. But the opposite is true. The opposite is true. It's hard for a man to lie when staying in business, keeping his job, his paycheck, depends upon him just letting the truth be told. Well, that's easy. Don't lie anymore. Just tell the truth. You'll get the federal funding. Follow the Constitution. Follow the rule of law around this country, and you'll get some federal funding. Now, again, we know you're a private entity. You could set weird rules up at it's your college. We understand that. But if you're getting money from the government, and the government should be all about free speech, Constitution, rules, regulations that are legit. You know, we all play by the rules. We all play the game, and no one should be different. If you want the money from this little thing over here, you're going to have to play by our rules. Just like you can make rules to the students and teachers and anyone there because it's your private company. We, as the government, can make rules for you to follow if you want our effing money, which when I say our, the citizens' taxpayer money. Oh. Watch how quickly these liberal schools change. Watch how quickly they change their minds. So, yeah, I just want to talk about this for a little bit because I didn't get to watch the speech live, and quickly, you know, I was on YouTube later, so I was like, oh, well, I'll just play it back at 1.25 speed, so it's just a little bit quicker, you know, 2 hours. So, I mean, listen, I love the president, but time is money in the land of Jason at 4 these days. You know what I'm saying? Busy, all this stuff I got going on. But I want to hear what he had to say. So I did listen to the whole damn thing up until the very, very, very last end of it when he was just talking about it. I was like, all right, he's done now. Let me just stop it. And but look, you know, there's even a new Q update. I think I may need to do that one next, but it's a short one. Yeah, maybe I'll just do that separately. Just obviously, you know, it wouldn't fit the title here, but I'm telling you, I think some things are fixing to go down in a positive way for all of us waiting patiently. And my phone's in my pocket. There was at the speech. Let me find this real quick because I want to show you that. I'll show you this real quick because this is pretty interesting. Now that was a video I took. Let's see. Did I email it? At Cordicon. Let me see. All right, hang on. I want to show you a little sign Trump made with his hand that I don't think you may have been paying attention to. Q related. At Cordicon. And it's Sean. That's Sean. Okay. This guy posts quite a bit. Let me scroll down. He basically made the Q symbol in the air. He made the Q symbol in the air. And I'm scrolling. Oh, there it is. I was just about to call it quits. Here we go. Here we go. Check this out. Q. Boom. Here it goes. Boom. Q. How much, listen to me, how much more in your face does this need to be? Q's a LARP, Q's fake, Q's it. The president just made the Q symbol. When he sees Q people in the audience, he'll point out, hey, yeah, hey, thumbs up, you know, point, hey, yeah. You don't think he knows what that means? Please. He knows what it means. And how is it that Q can post something that he's about to say within seconds and then Trump says it or tweets it out? But Q says, oh, look at our timestamp. Look when we posted this. Are we going to get down to 0.000 time frame when we're able to just say it and he says it at the same time? Anyways, maybe I'll do a video next. Maybe I won't. We'll see. Take care.